Hi, I'm Tiffany. And this is...
Oh, and I'm Aaron. I'm so sorry, I was caught in the story. To be honest, I'm still dying to see how Wesley and Buttercup are going to make it out of the fire swamp.
The fire swamp. Okay, well, you'll have to tell me how that turns out, but later, because right now we are behind the scenes of the WinShape Camp's 2024 theme, The Wonder Chronicles.
Ah, that explains this cool setting now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a character to come to life or someone to jump out of these pages.
Well, that would be unexpected. Maybe cool and a little bit scary.
Yeah, I mean, definitely interesting, but back to The Wonder Chronicles. Who doesn't love a good story?
It's obvious, I do. A good story has characters we love or not, action, drama, cliffhangers, love, laughter, and maybe even a little bit of a life lesson every now and then.
Maybe. And this summer, we're not just telling stories.
That's right, we're going to dive headfirst into the greatest story ever. And even better, this story is true.
Yes, and we're going to explore the story of our world, God's story for the world.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we somehow find that we're all a part of God's story too.
Well, we are behind the scenes, so what about a little Wonder Chronicles trailer, Aaron?
I think that's a great idea. I'll start. Every good story starts out strong with a beginning that grabs your attention. That's definitely true for us this summer.
So true. This chronicle or story begins like this. God once made a perfect world that we enjoyed with him. In the beginning, God created.
And Tiffany, it was good.
It was good. It was perfect even. And in this perfect world, God created people to love. And he loved his people so much that they had the closest, most personal connection to God, the God that made them and loved them. They lived in a beautiful world with a perfect, life-giving relationship with God.
Wow. Well, that sounds perfect.
It was, but then...
Oh yeah, but then we turned away and broke what only he could mend. This is where something called sin entered the picture and broke that perfect world. The people chose not to trust, love, and obey God. Not only was the perfect world no longer perfect, but that special, close connection between people and God was also broken. This would be true for every person ever born, and there was nothing any of us could do to fix it. It was bad, way worse than the fire swamp or anything we could ever imagine.
Yeah, but there was hope. God, in his amazing love, had a plan. All was not lost. Sin would be defeated, and people would once again be able to enjoy deep friendship with God. He knew what was needed to restore what was broken and rescue people from sin. So, he sent Jesus to the world to rescue me and you.
Yes, that's the best news I've ever heard. Because of Jesus, people can be reconnected in close relationship with God. But that's not all. The story gets even better, if you can even believe it. The story continues, well, forever. Now we get to join God's work in making all things new.
So we are a part of this story. I knew it.
Yes, and we've only just gotten the highlights today. We're going to explore the story all summer long.
But for now, we can tell you, God once made a perfect world that we enjoyed with him.
But then we turned away and broke what only he could mend.
So he sent Jesus to the world to rescue me and you.
Now we get to join God's work in making all things new.
So join us this summer.
And you might just find yourself in God's story.